I heard of a young man who had finished medicine. He went home to his father, who was a doctor in a small town, took care of all kinds of diseases. And the young son doctor said to his father, he said, "Dad," he said, "you know, we learned in medical school that this is an age of specialization. And he said, you get nowhere today unless you specialize in something, and I've decided to specialize in the nose." And the father said, "Which nostril?" You probably have often heard the question that newspapermen and journalists often ask people. Namely, if you were shipwrecked on an island and could have only one book, which one would you choose? The best answer was given by G.K. Chesterton, who said he would like to have Thomas's Practical Guide to Shipbuilding. I heard of a man who had been reading so very much about cigarettes being a conditioning cause of cancer that he gave up reading. John, that was a second late. And there was a college boy who wrote home to his father and said, "Dad, I'm going to save you a little money this year. You will not have to buy any more books for me. I've decided to take over last year's courses." One day some horsemen were crossing the desert, and they stopped at an oasis for a drink. And a voice out of nowhere spoke to them and said, "Fill your pockets with pebbles. Tomorrow you will be sad and glad." They obeyed the voice, and they filled their pockets with pebbles. And the next morning, when they awoke, put their hands in their pockets, they found that the pebbles had turned into diamonds and rubies and emeralds of the most precious kind. They were glad, but they were also sad. They were glad that they had turned into jewels. They were sad that they had not taken more. And that's the way it is with education. We're very glad that we've had it. We're sad we didn't get more out of it. Just think. We are full of hygiene laws. We have individual cups for drinking and so forth. And we're protected. If anything gets on our cranberries, we'll not eat them. I remember once asking Cardinal Mercier, when I left the University of Louvain in Belgium, I said, "I may have to teach someday. What's the best way to teach?" He says, "Tear up your notes at the end of every year." And I did that for 25 years. There is no such thing as an easy path to knowledge. Do not believe these advertisements. Learn to speak French in 40 easy hours. Calculus, learned in an afternoon. Learn how to play the piano in 10 easy lessons. The other day, when I came into the studio, I found a cover on a book. Fortunately, it was only a cover, but it very well illustrates the flight from effort today in studying. You know what it was called? Brain surgery self-taught.